welcome back to today's video. Yes, so I'll be showing you how to measure your flour and sugar with your measuring cups and spoons without a measuring scale. You don't need a measuring scale, especially if you are starting up and you don't have a lot of money to buy most of the baking tools. So what you can do is that you can start with these basic tools. That's the measuring cup and spoon. It actually comes together. It comes together like this. I think when I bought this, I bought it at 12 cedis or so. Yes, 12 cedis. That's the price I bought it. So let's get started. So normally what I do is that I pour my flour into this kind of containers. It's very safe. This is actually a biscuit container we finished at home. So what I just do is to pour my flour into it and it actually stays safe here. Or you can store your flour in your fridge. So what I'll just do now is to pour enough amount of flour. Yes, so that we can easily measure out. So what I'll do now is to put my container, my bowl, on top of the scale. So I'm just trying to show you how much flour you need. Let's say, for example, you need a recipe calls for 500 grams. Okay, 500 is too much. Let's use 100 grams of flour. And you have your measuring cup and you don't know how to get that 100 grams. So what you do is, so I'm going to tarry my container because I don't want the weight of the container to add up to the flour. So what I'll do now, so let's say for 100 grams of flour, let's start with our half cup. So all you just do now is to do not scoop directly. So what you do is you take a spoon to fill it up, because when you scoop it directly with your cup, it can measure more than the flour you need. So what you do after scooping it into the cup is to level it up with your knife, the edge of your knife. You level it up very well. So then we add it into the measuring scale. So let's say the recipe calls for 100 grams. Let's say the recipe calls for 100 grams. So right now we have just 58 grams. So we have 58 grams. Half cup gave me 58 grams. So if I add, so let me add another one. So I'm adding it. As you can see what I'm doing. So all I'll just do with my knife is scrape it off. Yes. So I'm adding it up. Yes. So far, these two of these gave me 118 grams. So it's more than 100 grams. So what I'll just do now is to take my tablespoon. So my tablespoon, I'll take it to scoop it. I'm going to scoop out 1 tablespoon. Then I'll level it up. So minus 1 tablespoon is still not enough. So take my tablespoon to scoop out another. Yes. So that is it. 1 cup of flour minus 2 tablespoons of flour makes 100 grams. I don't know if you get the calculation. So 1 cup of flour minus 2 tablespoons makes 100 grams of flour. So let's say the recipe calls for 500. So I'm pouring it back. And we'll start all over again. Let's say the recipe calls for 500 grams of flour. So what I'll just do now is to spoon fill my cup. So let's say it calls for 500 grams. So that's 1 cup. So we want to know how many cups you get with 500 grams. How many cups we will get with 500 grams? So that's 2. That's 3. It's still not up to. So we'll continue. That's 3. So this is the fourth one. So fourth one, it has not gotten there yet. So what we'll do is that we'll use our tablespoon. So we have 474 grams for 4 cups. So what we'll do is that we'll use our tablespoon to complete the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually more than. So this is 3. So what I'll do is that I'll do half tablespoon. So I'm going to do half tablespoon to see if I'll get 500 grams. Half tablespoon. Half tablespoon. Yes, that is it. So for 500 grams, you will need 4 cups of flour plus 3 tablespoons plus 1 half teaspoon. So let me repeat it. So for 500 grams flour, you need 4 cups of flour plus 3 tablespoons of flour and plus half tablespoon. That is what you need for 500 grams. Then for your 100 grams, you need 1 cup minus 2 tablespoons of flour. So I hope this is helpful. So what I'll do now is to take off my flour and bring out the sugar for us to measure. So this is it. So what I'll just do now, this is my sugar. Yes. So I'll pour enough amount for us to use to measure. Yes. So for the sugar, you can actually use your cup to scoop. You can use your cup to scoop. You don't need to spoon scoop. You don't need to spoon scoop. You can use your cup to scoop. Yes. So this is our half cup. So what I'll just do now is to scoop. Yes. So we want to know how many cups will give us 100 grams. So this is it. This is half cup. So half cup of flour has already given us 98 grams. So the remaining 2 grams, how do we get it? So what we will do now is to take our half teaspoon to see if that will give us the 2 grams. So I have half teaspoon. Our half teaspoon. Yes. So meaning that for 100 grams, you will need your half cup plus your half teaspoon. That's what you need to get 100 grams sugar. So you will need half cups plus your half teaspoon. That's what you need for 100 grams. For 100 grams sugar. Yes, granulated sugar. So let's do for 500. So what you can do is that after getting this, all you can do is you keep on multiplying. So if it's 200, you multiply half cup plus half teaspoon times 2. Then you get the addition. So it will for 200 grams, it will be 1 cup plus 1 teaspoon. I don't know if you get. So let's try for 500 grams. So for 500 grams, I'm going to take my 1 cup to measure. So this is our 1 cup. It is 2 cups. And this is the 3rd cup. So it's actually more. So what I'll do is that I'm going to remove my 1 cup that I just added to see. So I'm removing it because it's more. It's more than what we need. So I'm going to scoop it out. So what I'll do is I will use my 1/2 cup. I'll use my 1/2 cup to get that. So I'm measuring out my 1/2 cup. So already we have 2 cups here. So I'm measuring out my 1/2 cup. So that is it. So it's actually giving me 508. Let's remove about 2 teaspoons. So 1, so for a 500 grams, you will need 2 cups of sugar plus 1/2 cup, then minus 2 teaspoons. So you need 2 cups plus 1/2 cup minus 2 teaspoons. This is a teaspoon, yes. So you minus 2 teaspoons. Yes, guys. So that is it for the class. So what you can do is that if you don't want to follow this method, what you can do is that you can make use of your Google search. Yes, you can ask Google and say, how many cups makes 100 grams of flour? So it will pop out for you and you'll see the measurements there. So depending on you, whichever one, if you want in ounce, it will you can use Google to get whatever you are looking for. Yes, guys, so I thank you so much, guys. I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell below so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. To meet in our next video, please stay safe and bye.